A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. Division rivals do battle. Next. Matt Dennis, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
Stepping into the box, number 8. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
And he gives it the old Olay at third, and he gets right by him into left.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Now at the plate, Keston Hiura, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 0-2 delivery on the ground to the right side. Gets dirty and gloves it on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on one base hit.
Hey, come on now.
So a runner at first with one out now, and that'll bring up the catcher, John Ryan Murphy. Hit the other way out toward right field. Number 8 will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Into the box now, number 8. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher.
Hey, we're still in the early.
And he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Solo shot here to left. One shy of the magic number now. 49 home runs thus far. And the Brewers are on the board. It's now a 3-1 score.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Digging in, number 8. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. The tag, and he is out. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Now the 2-1.
Greg Bird.
Bird swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Number 8 will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far.
Get your pitch and drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. 2-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the game. And it's now 7-4.
It's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season, especially in recent years. Well, he just did. It's been incredible to watch. What a season.
Ready now, number 8. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a 3-run shot to right center field. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's won. Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
10-4 the final in this game. The Milwaukee Brewers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Matt Dennis with his 4th win this season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 10 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. The 2 men you see there go head-to-head. Coming up next. Eric Lauer gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Now at the plate, number 8. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
Guy does a lot of different things in the ball field. Not only has this guy been a hit machine all year, but he also leads the league in runs scored right now. So you have to give credit to the guys behind him who are driving him in as he's been getting on all season long.
Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Castillo tossed a little over 85 innings so far, and with an ERA just hovering around the 3.00 benchmark. Senzel brings it in on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Standing in, Aristides Aquino.
Number 44.
Hit in the air out to right. Number 8 is there, and he has it for the out. At the plate, number 8. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 8.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. The bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one.
Gonzalez.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. They're up 3-2. So digging in now, number 8. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Runners off for second.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is.
Nick Castellanos now runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Nick Castellanos.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade. Digging in to try it again. Number 8. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get
The
your pitch.
0-1 on its way. And it's fouled away. Hit hard on the ground to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Runner goes for second. Hit to first. Bird has it. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second. In now, David Dahl. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats. The 3-1. Swing and a liner. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And he is out at second base. And, partner, that's going to do it for this one.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. Cincinnati led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Luis Castillo earns win number 7 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Afternoon baseball here on The Show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. Division rivals do battle. Next. Robbie Ray, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So stepping in, number 8. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Number 8.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center.
Dig hard, dig hard, dig hard.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set. The 0-1. Bounce to first. Bird fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come. Leading off the inning, number 8, and they'll need him to get something going here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes, and it's gone. A A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 52 for him thus far, and the Brewers have come back to tie things at 1.
Haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
Now to the plate, number 8. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen.
Drives it out to deep right center field.
Looking up is Smith, and they take the lead. It's gone.
So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, and it gives the Brewers a 3-1 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Ready for another shot now. Number 8, 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Hard hit ball towards the hole. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Brewers rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Enyel De Los Santos earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Josh Hader hammers down the save, his 18th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Brewers, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Reds, 3 runs.
A follow-up call to a complaint this player issued about how he's being used. For Now, the player will go along with the team's designs. Inferences drawn from season statistics can sometimes illuminate potential areas of improvement.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the Milwaukee Brewers. Two of the best starters around do battle next. Adrian Hauser is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
So striding in, number 8. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season. And he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
That way to find the sweet spot right there.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
And there he goes towards second. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the top half of inning number 2. All tied at 1-1. So coming to the plate, number 8, 1 for 1 after a single this first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Myers going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 54 thus far, and the Brewers have moved to a 4-1 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
A man at second with 1 down, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Hernandez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Number 8 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Striding in once again, number 8. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously, he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl.
Let's go.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So he can't make contact there on strike 3, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura.
Now batting, second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Number 8 will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Ready for another chance? Francisco Mejia. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he will make the catch here for the final out. And the Brewers have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up the long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
8-6 the final score tonight. The Brewers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Tanner Scott earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Josh Hader closes the door for the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Padres, 6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the San Diego Padres and the Milwaukee Brewers. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Brandon Woodruff will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, he was awfully good in his last one, only allowing 2 hits and pitching deep into the game in his last start to pick up the win. It'll be interesting to see if he can do that in back-to-back outings.
Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. Freeman's got it to second for 1, and good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. Next to the plate for the Padres, Manny Machado, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Machado.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Number 8 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs.
Welcome back as Milwaukee prepares for their 3rd turn batting in this one. And fans of the Brewers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work.
Digging in, number 8, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a drive. Get up! Get up! Get out of here! Gone! A home run! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 55 on the campaign. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. lineup's third homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Freddie Freeman.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Number 8 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now at the plate, number 8 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good bat.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he is toast out there as they apply the tag for the out. Stepping in, number 8. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Wait for a good one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul.
Get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
The 0-1 delivery. Heading out toward shallow right. Number 8 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Here's Will Myers. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Myers.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 8 is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Francisco Mejia. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Stepping up now, number 8. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor.
Get your pitch up. Stay through. Let's go.
Here's the first pitch to him. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there, and there's just so many facets.
Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And, folks, this ball game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field, and we are tied again.
He's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him because he's killing them. Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
8-6 the final score tonight. the San Diego Padres rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Emilio Pagan claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jose Castillo earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Nick Tropiano gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 57 thus far. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Digging in, Kevin Kramer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Pirates, the shortstop,
1-1 home.
number 44.
Lifted in the air to right field. Number 8 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Bottom of the inning now, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Number 8 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Here's Gregory Polanco. 1 out, nobody on.
The right fielder, Gregory
in the air, out to right. Number 8 is there, and he has it for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 8, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. So a good job there as he opens up the 3rd inning with a 2-base hit. And with that, we'll take a look at the current Milwaukee leaderboard to find that his total is currently tops on the roster in that department. Next for Milwaukee, Keston Hiura.
The second baseman, Keston Hira.
Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner back safely. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Up next for Milwaukee, the center fielder, David.
Weak roller right side.
On the back, find the ball.
Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Now in the box, Michael
The
Chavis.
first baseman, number 23, Michael Chavis.
0-1 count and the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. He's got it. He had a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves one. They lead it 3-0.
We're back now as the Pirates line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had their issues on offense. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Tony Walters. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Skied into very shallow right. Number 8 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Kevin Kramer.
Shortstop, number
Swing
44.
and a drive to right. There it goes. Right fielder looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
This is the matchup you like as a pitcher, right? Lefty on left, but sometimes you don't win all of the battles. Gave this guy a pitch to hit, and he made him pay for it.
Kevin Newman.
Heading out towards shallow right. Number 8 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 8, already a home run and a double for him in this one. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right, so he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's your set it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Two on here with 1 man out. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds is there. 2 gone.
Come on, get out, get out, get out.
And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that.
Come on,
Digging in the switch hitter, number 8, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Making his way to the plate, number 8, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Sliced hard down the left field line, and now it'll kick around in the corner. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Come on, let it fly.
Here it comes on 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Tucker backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Now batting, David Dahl, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here now the 2-2. This one's flared off to the right side.
You're going.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Yeah, man, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in. Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
11-1 at the end of this one. Milwaukee jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Eric Lauer earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Nick Tropiano permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Brennan Malone is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
Digging in now, number 8. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
Stay hot right now. Stay hot.
The windup and the 0-1. Malone has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Polanco is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. Last half of the 2nd set to go, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Josh Bell.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to...
So striding forward now, number 8, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Anyway, kid, here we go.
0-1 count and the pitch. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that'll get
Stand
down
up right
out
here,
there
stand
near
up,
the
pick it
wall.
up.
And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Keston Hiura.
Hey, let her fly, kid. Let her fly.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Tucker ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Gio.
The set and the 1-2.
Stand up,
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Brewers. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Lolo Sanchez.
The left fielder, Lolo.
The 2-1 on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Number 8 is there, and he'll bring this one in. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to Josh Bell, the next to hit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far.
He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. And that one is gone! A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell, leaving him 1 shy of 2. Now at the plate, number 8. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the air, out to right. Polanco has a read on it. 1 away. At the plate, number 8. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out. At the plate, number 8. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Shoots this one over to first. Bell picks it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Brewers wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Robbie Ray earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Jamison Taillon, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Number 8.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 58 on the year. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff. Homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Settling in now, Cole Tucker will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field.
But it bangs off the out scoreboard.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call in the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why.
Striding in, number 8. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
We're back now as the Pirates line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats. And unfortunately for them, this club has had their issues on offense. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs.
So stepping in, Cole Tucker, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swing, and he pops him up. Rodriguez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
Wow, talk about frustrating.
Number 8 will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. High pop-up. Bell is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in now for the Brewers, number 8 batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball, and the transfer looked good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged a souvenir.
Bell is there, 2 down. Ready once again, David Dahl. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
David Dahl.
Here's the payoff pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Milwaukee Brewers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Tanner Scott wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year.